everyone. Today we're going to be doing an acrylic pour. The 3 steps we're going to be following is you're going to collect your supplies, and we're going to mix our own paint, and then we're going to pour it. So for our supplies, this is our first step. You want to collect them. So you're going to need a bunch of plastic cups. We got stirrers of some sort, a torch for the end process, water in a plastic cup. We have our paints here, and I'm trying to do this the cheap method for y'all. So, again, Artist Loft, cheapest, like good quality paint, and then Basics a little bit more. And then you do want a pouring medium, which you can use glue. You can also use artist grade mediums. And then there is the Flood Flortel, which I will be using, which is the best of both worlds, and also, again, pretty cheap, good for your buck. For some optional things, you can add glitter, and then you can use straws and hair dryers to help with the pour. You can, help manipulate the paint. And then this is silicone oil, which helps give cells to your painting, which I will show you later on some paintings. So now we're going to go to the mixing of the paints. I'm going to use this nice gold here. And again, this isn't an exact science, so I eyeball everything. There's probably a method on the internet you can use to actually measure everything out, but there's that. Then you go straight to your medium, which is the Flood in this situation. You want about, again, 75% of the Flood or your medium, and then some paint to start off with. And then you start mixing it with your stirrer. Let me keep the paint out here because you're going to want to match the paint with the new mix here. And again, you can buy this pre-mixed, but it's really expensive. So this is saving you a lot of money. This one's fighting a bit. So with this, we're going to be looking for consistency and color as well, which I might have to add more paint to this because the color isn't really working out too well right now. Which, again, you have to do sometimes. It's all eyeballing it. You can probably get a good measurement, but if your paint is off on a day, so this is gold, and we should be seeing it come through here. Which is starting to look good. Oh yeah, so to check the consistency, you want to hold it up. See how it's lumpy? We want it to be a little runny. Compare it to honey. That's the type of consistency we're going for. So you very slowly add some water. People do it by teaspoons. I just pour it in there. So I think this is getting around the right consistency. Nope, still needs more water. And there we go. We got the right consistency that time. So that's how you want to mix your paints for the future there. So onto the pouring part of it. I'm just going to go over some pouring techniques from the Complete Acrylic Pouring Techniques Guide, written by Sarah Wagner. And so you have your dirty pour, which is you just layer the colors into a cup and then you pour it onto the painting. You also have the puddle pour, which is where you take the paint directly and pour it onto the paint. And then you have the flip cup pour, which is, you layer it and then you flip the paint, which I'm going to be showing you here. So I pre-did the cup of pouring here, and I'm just going to add a bit of our already pre-made gold. So we'll add that in there. So this is the flip cup pour. You take this, just flip it. Again, a bunch of different ways you can pour stuff. And if you want to, you can add a little bit around here. Again, more paint, so it's a little bit easier to manipulate. No right way to really do a acrylic pour. You're going to get what you're going to get. So you just want to start moving everything around. And you want to just cover your whole painting, your whole, whatever you're covering. You can cover pretty much anything. I'm sure you could cover a car. So for some of this, you can just, again, the right way. You just want to cover all the edges. You can take what's left and just pour it on here. So there's that, the acrylic pour, and you just leave it here to dry. So that is our acrylic pour with our several steps, which are, again, get your supplies, mix your paint, and then pour it. And then you can build your painting empire.